California lawmakers debated and sent to the full House and Senate several controversial gun control bills today. All the bills were in the works prior to this weekend shooting in Orlando. They started after San Bernardino. Among the bills being debated are measures that would require people to turn in high-capacity magazines and regulate ammunition sales. Gun rights advocates say the crackdown would hurt people who follow the law and not stop criminals. The full Senate and House will now debate those bills.
Well, police first described the Orlando shooter's weapon as an AR-15 type assault rifle.
We're now learning it was a Sig Sauer MCX. But what exactly are these weapons and the current laws? CBS 2's Randy Page finds out.
Terrorist attacks in Orlando and San Bernardino are prompting legislators to call for new gun laws. But what's the law in California right now?
State law in California is actually quite complicated when it comes to the regulation of these weapons. For example, this one can be sold in California even though it has a magazine that can be removed simply by the push of a button. This one is treated quite differently because it has a collapsing stock and 2 pistol grips. Because of that, this rifle has to have a special feature. In order to reject the magazine, you have to take a tool and push a button in order to remove the magazine.
A weapon configured like this needs to have a tool to remove the magazine, or it is an assault weapon by legal definition.
Both rifles are owned by Jeff Bregman, owner of American Gun Works in Glendale. As for the number of bullets that can be loaded into the rifle,
any semi-automatic firearm with a magazine can only hold 10 rounds.
There is no restriction on the number of bullets you can buy in California, a state considered to have some of the strongest gun control laws in the nation. Florida is a different story.
Florida has one of the more lenient states for firearms purchasing. There is no restriction on semi-automatic rifles other than federal law. The amount of ammunition isn't restricted. The size of the feeding device isn't restricted.
Facts that will be used to fuel the debate over whether more laws or fewer laws are needed to save innocent lives from gun violence. In Glendale, Randy Page, CBS 2 News.